Knicks on the last of the Gauntlet West Coast trip, looking for revenge, and they would get it, man. Led by the big three. Jalen Brunson, the floor general, the point guard, with 34 points. RJ clapping back with 25 points. And Julius Randle with 25 as well, man. Knicks big three had it going all night. They hold OKC red-hot three-point shooting offense to a reasonable night. And Knicks defense came to play, man. Good bench play. Solid effort by their supporting cast. And the Knicks get a nice win, man. Overall, solid win to cap off a road trip. This is the last one of a grueling 5-game road trip, 3 different time zones, 5 different cities, obviously. It's not easy to win these games. Mentally, physically, you're tired. You're ready to get back home, get back to your own bed. You're on the road against an OKC team that put in work on you just a week ago, put up 145 points. You had guys coming in struggling like RJ and IQ, and they bounced back strong. I thought RJ set a good tone early in this game. I thought he was pressed in a little bit. Four turnovers in the first quarter. You could see the anxiety of him trying to really bounce back strong, but was still scoring the ball. Still went 4 for 4 early in the game. Finished with a solid, efficient night, man. 25 points, 10 of 16 shooting. I thought each guy kind of had their turn at getting it going. I thought Julius's time was really in the second quarter when the Thunder, they threw different guys. Kenrick Williams at him, Jalen Williams, and you just saw these guys are just way too small for Julius Randle. And Julius was just having his way with these guys. He got most of his stuff going in the second quarter. But then, get Taylor 2 halves, when OKC started making their run, it was the closer, it was the floor general. Jalen Brunson was once again phenomenal tonight, bro. Phenomenal. 34 points, 14 of 20 shooting from the field, 9 assists. He's only missed 2-pointer, came with about 4 minutes left in the game. That's how lights out he was from the mid-range. Brunson was phenomenal. And so, the big three leading it, that was a good job by them, man.
I thought we got great performances from the big three tonight. I mean, Barrett, solid bounce back game. He had 6 turnovers for this one, but it was nice to see that he shot the ball efficiently tonight. 10 for 16, went 3 for 4 from downtown. He got you 25 points, got you 8 rebounds, 1 steal, got you 2 assists. I really like that one that he had to Jericho Sims. I really like that alley-oop
that alley was ferocious.
That was pretty fire.
Ferocious.
That was fire. I thought it was a good game for RJ. He was been struggling this entire road trip, even before then too. And you have the broadcast, everyone talk about the sickness. That's not an excuse. When you're out there, you still got to play well. There's no reason why you should be playing well, even while you're sick. If you're on the court, to me,
gotta make plays.
You gotta still be productive. You still gotta be productive. So tonight it was good to see that he had a bounce back game. He desperately needed it. And then you go on to Julius Randle. I thought Julius Randle had an awesome game tonight, man.
Yeah.
Typical Julius game where he made some questionable decision making, but overall solid, strong rebounding, man.
Yeah,
11 boards. He took advantage of all the mismatches, as he pointed out. Got you 25 points. He was a +8 tonight, 9 for 16, more efficient shooting, even 2 for 6 from 3. Got to the line. He did everything he needed. But Jalen Brunson, man, the closer, the catalyst of this team. When you needed him most, he had 11 points. He had 11 points in the first half. He then started to get activated in the third quarter, got you 12 points. Fourth quarter, got you 11 points. He had 23 points in the second half.
Yeah.
And on the broadcast, they noted he did not miss a 2-pointer until 2:45 left in the fourth quarter. That's how effective Jalen Brunson was tonight. He got you to the line. I was a little terrified when Mike Muscala fell on his legs, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if we were about to lose another point guard because we already lost Derrick Rose for a little bit.
Right.
We need Jalen Brunson to steer this ship, but excellent performance from him tonight.
Just want to say, we had a good West Coast trip, 3-2. We came off of 2 back-to-backs on the road. That was good. Can't complain about that. But real quick, 9-9, man, we inconsistent, and that's because, like you said, we don't know what we're going to get from our guys each and every night. Right. The only consistent one really is Brunson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we get that consistent play from RJ And Randall, I don't know what's up with that guy, but anyway, man.
Yeah.
If we get consistent play, we'll string some wins together. But 9-9, that's what we are right now, because Brunson can't be the only one. You know, the closer, the starter, he can't do it all, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you, man. Definitely appreciate the call, man. Look, that's just where we are. I thought this trip would have been a lot tougher, especially the way that they got into the trip, losing to OKC in the way that they did. There was a lot of doom and gloom, as we like to do around here. But to start the trip off, winning in Utah against the hottest team in the league by record, they may not be the best talent-wise, but they were certainly the hottest, and on the road, and you get an impressive win there. You go to Denver, no Jokic, I get it, but still a tough place to play. You get an impressive win there on a back-to-back. Those are two solid wins. You go up against the champs. It was a letdown game. They didn't have it. Champs blitzed them out the gates. Didn't have it. Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was an impressive win by Phoenix. No CP3, no Cam Johnson. I mean, the guys they were throwing out there, they were still out of the Knicks league with that win. But, to come back here and you win this game and you go 3-2, come back home 9-9, I think that was as good as you can ask for from this team based on how they went into it.
How you doing?
Listen, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this trip, 3-2. Definitely appreciate that. It's not very easy for these West Coast trips. Got to give Tibbs some credit here, man. Tibbs is working with a roster that's up and down. So you got to give Tibbs some props for what he's working with. Got this team 500 right now. But I just wanted to say, man, some of these people who talking about Knicks fans is complaining, man. Knicks fans are complaining because they're hurting. A lot of Knicks fans are hurting, man, and they in pain. We haven't won since in the 70s. And generation after generation after generation, we've been suffering for a championship. We want to win so badly. And when we see a roster that doesn't resemble what real Knicks fans are used to, with Patrick Ewing and Oakley and Mason and Sprewell and Houston and all those good teams, when we don't see that, we start complaining because we want to win. We're tired of seeing teams like Atlanta get these star players over us, Cleveland getting star players over us. This is New York City. This is why we complaining. That's what I wanted to say, man. But good West Coast trip. Let's come home. Let's get some more wins and keep fighting. But we need a star. We need an all-star at Madison Square Garden. This is ridiculous. Donovan Mitchell should not be in Cleveland. He should not be in Cleveland, man. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. But thank you for taking my calls. I love you guys. Keep up the good work.
Sean from BX, man. Rate that call in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of felt that, man. He said we got PTSD, man. We got trauma going on now. It's been 30 years, 40 years.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm a Jets fan and a Knicks fan. There's a lot of trauma.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of drama for you, man. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for Knicks Weekly. CP and Alex, we out of here, man. Peace.